Hi Scorpio, welcome to the Dream Prophet. This is your January 2019 general reading. Happy New Year. I just want to say thank you so much for your support and your likes, shares, and comments. They have been greatly appreciated. Okay, let's start off with your love. It seems in the present situation that there is someone on your mind from your past. Now, this could be an ex, or this could also be someone who you have had many lifetimes with. Okay, that is in the present situation. The block, though, is your finances and career, so it looks like you're concentrating more on the work front at the moment, and your finances, possibly building that, and not having a lot of time for your relationship. Now, first, let's talk about those who are in it, who are single at the moment. So if you're not with anyone at the moment, there could be, again, still someone on your mind from the past, but you're not with that person because you're having to work on building up your finances and your career. The advice for you too, though, is perhaps not make it too much one-sided. So because I have the codependency card. So this means that addictions are affecting your romantic life. Now, addictions can come in many forms. It could be alcohol, drugs, sex addictions. It could be love addiction, addiction to patterns, belief systems. Let's see. Oh, it could be an addiction to working all the time. And that is affecting your ability to be in a relationship right now. And I get the feeling that you're not with this person that you presently have on your mind, because the final outcome is you're calling in your soulmate. So you've been putting it out there, or you've been thinking about them, but it looks like right now most of your time is being spent on dealing with your finances and your career, and that can be sort of like an imbalance for you, or an addiction here. And it looks like in order to bring that person forward, you really have to have a heart-to-heart conversation. I did get a clarifier on that, and that's about you really being honest about your feelings towards this person. Right, so the final outcome here is, if you really want to bring this person in, you have to be willing to be open, to open your heart to this person and talk about how you feel about them. And you might be doing that in the month of January, because you're certainly hoping, they're certainly on your mind anyway, but it seems like right now you have to deal with addictions. Take care of that, and then be able to communicate your feelings moving forward. Now, for those of you who are already in a relationship, I mean, it's pretty much the same thing, where this could be a pattern. Like if you're in, you know, you and your soulmate here, this could be definitely a deep spiritual connection where you've had many past lives together, and this pattern, this past life pattern, just keeps on circling and circling within your relationship. And what's at the heart of it, I guess, are finances and career, and the addiction to either working too hard or not working enough. And that is affecting your relationship, and really needing to communicate in this month to break that pattern, so that you can reconnect again and break that pattern that's been continuing as a cycle over many lifetimes. All right, let's take a look at your life purpose or your career. Now, it looks like in the present situation we have the Fates card. So I feel like something is divinely fated. So the stars are aligning in your favor when it comes to your life purpose. You are definitely doing what you are meant to be doing. The block, though, is, and I'm not sure if, well, for some of you, I feel like you're just not accepting help to give you that leg up. So, you know, the stars are all aligning, but you're not allowing yourself to be lifted up, or someone to assist you. Perhaps you want to do it alone. Or for others of you, it could be that you're not going to get the support that you've been hoping for, that you will have to be independent and move forward on your own in order to reach the highest level that you've been hoping to reach. Now, the advice is, you have a fork in the road. So there, you may actually be standing at the fork in the road and going, okay, I have two paths here that I can take. One is definitely faded, and perhaps even the fork in the road is faded, and it's the universe is giving you the decision to decide, well, which one really resonates with your soul, with your heart? Which path do you really want to take? And again, remember, this is a life path. So definitely choose the path that resonates with your heart. Okay? The final outcome is unfinished symphony. So I feel like this is an opportunity for you to go back to something that you really enjoyed doing and to complete it. Perhaps this was something you always thought about, but you never had the guts or the willpower or the means to be able to complete it. And now you're being given that opportunity. And I got some clarifiers on this unfinished symphony. And I got yang, which is the masculine, and the co-create, which is being in a very creative energy field. But this is all about, if you want to finish this symphony, so if you want to be able to complete what you started, you have to take action, because this is all about the masculine moving forward and taking the action on your creative ideas so that you can complete what you've always wanted to do. And you're being given that opportunity by the universe with this fork in the road. So which path do you want to take? And it doesn't really matter, because whatever path you take, it's destiny. It is destiny. All right, let's take a look at your spiritual path. And again, we have in the present situation, think outside the box. There's a vibration here around you that is very unique. You are a person who thinks outside the box. But the block is you're not really resonating with the vibration that you need, the higher vibration, to take action. That's that yang energy that you want as well, because this is fire energy, it looks like. You need to be vibrating at a higher frequency to move forward. And the advice for you is, and this is the friendship card, but really just, I feel this is more about compassion and working with others and revealing yourself to others. Because I've got a clarifier, and when I see this polar bear, although it shows strength, you know, there's a lot of ice around this polar bear too, and being able to push through that emotional coldness, I guess, pushing through that and working with others on an emotional level. In order to raise your vibration. I mean, the polar bear is a pretty fierce creature, very protective as well. And I do see it coming out of the water, out of the emotion. And then we have, I'm going to have to look this one up because I can't remember what this one is. It's beautiful. I mean, purple to me is also spiritual, a spiritual card, spiritual color, clarity, aha, clarity. So by doing this, you're definitely going to have more clarity, being able to see clearly what it is that you need to do, what's good for you, what isn't good for you, what path do you want to take that's going to allow you to create and finish what you've always wanted to do. The clarity to be able to see the relationship that you want and to remove addictive behaviors, old relationship patterns. I think I'm going to get another clarifier as well on the clarity card. And I feel like I need to get one on the leg up. All right, so let's just pull one for the clarifier on clarity. So this really, this clarity is really going to help you with your path, because here you are again facing two opportunities, two doors. Which one do you want to go through? Now this fork in the road did have to do with your career, so this might actually have to do with your life purpose. So as you're working along, you may be wondering, okay, one door is the door I've always been, or the path I've been going down, and it suits me fine. Both paths, by the way, are fated. Both paths are good for you. It's which one do you really want? And one could give you the spiritual enlightenment that you're looking for, as well as the material comforts, and one may just be one with material comforts. But there are definitely two opportunities, and you're going to have the clarity to understand which path to take. And then I'm going to take one more on the clarifier on the leg up. Okay, cut. Leg up. When I see the cut, I mean, this is an interesting card to me, because as soon as I see this huge scythe, I feel like, whoa, something needs to be cut down. But this is the harvest. Like, you have to cut it down in order to receive the fruits of your labor. So I feel like there is something that you need to cut out that you haven't, in order to be elevated. And since we're talking about a new fork in the road and a new path, it's possibly giving up one path for the other and being okay with it. Regardless, this is fated. This is destiny. You cannot go wrong. All right, Scorpio, enjoy.